Hey everyone, it's Melinda with Tailored and Teal, and I have a jewelry unboxing for you. I did already cut the tape, so I wouldn't have to do that on camera, but this is from shopgoodwill.com. It actually came from Ontario, Canada, which I did not even know that shopgoodwill.com sold stuff in Canada, but apparently it does, and I did pay international shipping, but because the box is pretty small and it doesn't weigh a lot, it wasn't that much money in shipping. So here is exactly what I paid for the box. I might have overpaid for this, but through shopgoodwill.com, when you place a bid, you have to say what the maximum bid you would spend. My maximum bid for this lot was $150. So as you can see, it won at $149. There was a $2 handling fee. This is shipping $13.46. Taxes were $13.16, giving me an all-in total of $177.62. divided by 34, because that's how many pieces are in this lot, and it is a ring lot if I didn't mention that, which gives me a per item cost of $5.22. Again, I might have overpaid for this lot, but sometimes you don't really know how things are gonna turn out on the auction site, so it is what it is. I'm sure I will make some sort of money, and I'm hoping that there are some really good pieces in here. So there should be 34 rings that are all sterling silver. I don't know if they've been tested, but I'm sure that they all at least are stamped sterling silver on them. I do apologize, one of my neighbors is mowing and it is quite loud, so if you hear the little humming in the background, that's what it is. So it looks to be very well packaged. Definitely will reuse this. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Let me make sure they didn't include like my invoice. Nope, nothing in there. So definitely reuse this box, reuse this paper. And here is the little nugget. Looks like they taped it really well, which is good. I might have to get some scissors. Let me grab some scissors for this. They really packaged this well, which is fantastic. Always appreciate good packing skills. I did a little bit of yard work yesterday, so that's why I have a lot of scratches on my arm. I always tell myself every year, oh, I'm gonna wear long sleeves, I'm gonna wear long sleeves, and then I never do, and I always get scratched up. One of these years I might learn my lesson. All right, so that's just bubble wrap, and then here is first looks. My ring lights are being a little shiny against this, and I automatically already smell dirty jewelry, which is kind of like a mix between metal and perfume, if that makes sense. So let's lay them all out here. And I'm gonna push them back so we can see what we're working with. All right, first up is this ring, which has some diagonal cuts in it. So it's like kind of a textured finish here, and then there's cuts in between it, which is pretty cool. It is marked 925 right in there, and I totally forgot to grab my mandrel to see what sizes these are, so let me go grab that. I moved the screen down a little bit, so hopefully that will be a little bit better. I did also notice while I was looking at the ring, it says 14 in here. I do not think that that is the size. I don't know what the 14 stands for. But here is my mandrel, and this is a size 6.5, I would say. Really pretty. Next up, we have this little dainty ring, but I already see some like discoloration, or I'm not sure what that is, but we have a little pearl. It does have like a matte texture to it, so it might be genuine. See what it's marked inside, if anything. Yes, let me get my loop so I can actually see it, because the writing on there is very light. Oh, that might have just been scratching. Yeah, there's a lot of discoloration on the band too. I realize this is probably not working, but you kind of get the idea. You can kind of see it there. Oh, it says N925CN. You can kind of see it. It's very, very light. I was not planning on testing every piece on camera for sterling silver. I will do that afterwards. So hopefully the discoloration here and on the inside band comes off, because this is a really cute and simple ring. Let's see what size it is. It's about a 7 3/4. Next up we have this ring, which just seems to be a simple, wider band ring, kind of graduates from smaller to wider up here. Has some wavy effects to it. And it's stamped right in here. It says CN925. It does not have any other markings. I did bring out my magnet in case any of them are not sterling silver. They should stick to the metal. So there's that one. Oh no. I dropped it and then it literally rolled off the table. So I had to retrieve it. And this is about a 7.5. Next up we have this blingy bling ring. Holy moly. That is really pretty. Definitely needs a good cleaning. Lots of tarnishing. And let's see if there are markings. There's a marking that says A right here. And then the other marking that says 925 is right there. I'm gonna check the stone. I do have my Presidium gem tester over here. This is about a size 9. This is pretty hefty, I will say. Just turned my Presidium gem tester on. It is not magnetic, so that is good. Just waiting for the Presidium to warm up. And we'll bring it in here closer so we can see if it's anything together. It might just be CZ. Could be amethyst, could be diamond, sapphire. I don't know. We're gonna find out. As soon as this stops blinking, it means that it's ready. All right, let's see if this is anything. Looks like it's just glass. But that's okay because it is still very fiery and pretty. All right, I'm gonna move Presidium back over here until we have another gemstone that we need to test. Like this one perhaps. So there are baguette style clear, either rhinestones or maybe a gem. And then the tiny little clear ones in the middle. And then in between them, it looks like gold tone, I believe. It's kind of hard to see with the glare. And then the rest of it is just silver. Inside, it does say 925 right there. No other markings. And this is a size 8. All right, I'm trying the baguette ones first. They appear to just be glass. And then let's see what these little tiny ones in between are. Also just glass. That's okay. Nice. All right, next up we have this ring, which is a square black cabochon. It does feel cold to the touch, so it may actually be a stone of some sort. And then we have all these little stones in here as well. I cannot tell if they are illusion. Oh no, they're actual little stones, I think. Well, Presidium gem tester will tell us. It does have, again, this like discoloration here. This one is stamped 925 right in there. And on this side, it says RJ9. So I bet that's gonna be a size 9. It sure is. All right, so let me see if I can get anything on the gem tester for this black cabochon. It could be onyx. I don't know where that comes up here, but for right now, it is just showing glass. And then let me see if any of these little ones show anything. Sorry, I hit the middle. They're so tiny, they're hard to see. Or honestly, they might just be illusion because they look like it, but I can't get the little needle on my pen in there to see it. But it is a very, very pretty cocktail statement ring. All right, next up we have this ring. It's got 2 little clear stones here. Another not so clear stone. It's more of like a smoky or hazy stone in a marquise shape. We have the round one there and then the same on that side. Oh, and it's got some details on the side here. This is stamped FZN925CN. I know that CN stands for China. I'm not sure what the rest stands for. And this is a size 8 3/4. And let's see if these stones are anything. Try the big one first. Whoa. Topaz, perhaps? Let's try it again. Move this a little closer. I would say clear topaz, if that's a thing. Nice. All right, let's see what these little marquise shaped ones are. They're the little like teardrop. Another topaz. Okay. So let's see what these little ones are. All topaz? Interesting. I'll have to do some more research on this. It is a beautiful ring. It does have some discoloration again over here, but hopefully my polishing cloth will clear that off. Very pretty. Next up, we have this little ring. It looks like a little gecko or something. It is heavily tarnished, so I'll definitely have to give it a good cleaning. And inside it is marked 925 right there. See what size this is. About a 7 3/4. That is so cute. Next up, we have this ring. That is pretty. Oh, I love the shape of it. Look, it comes up into like a point. Whoop, that's a little small. I don't know if I've ever seen a ring do that before. That is really pretty. So this might be either coral or turquoise or some type of shell. I can't tell at the moment. It is very heavily tarnished. And then on the inside, I'm not seeing any markings on the inside. So I will definitely have to make sure that I test this one for sterling. Let's see what size it is. It's a small one. It's a size 6 3/4. Let me use my magnet here. Nope, it's not magnetic. So I'll have to just double check this one, but very simple, very unique, and I love the color. Next up, we have this ring. That reminds me of like infinity symbols, just over and over and over again. The marking on this one is so tiny. It is right there. It's very hard to see. And this one is a size 7. Whoa. Oh, is this a poison ring? Okay, Okay, so I just learned about these. I mean, I knew that they existed, but I didn't know that that's what they were called, and that's what people use them for. So there is a little hook up here that you undo, and then you put your poison in there to poison somebody. Just kidding, I do not recommend that. But that, I believe, is what the purpose of these were for. Or nowadays you could put like a Tic Tac, an Advil, medication, something like that. It is a little gross inside and a little scratched up. I'll have to give it a good cleaning. And then there is this little jewel here. Highly intricate on the sides. Looks like a little genie's bottle. And then this is stamped 925 right back here. See what size it is. About size 8.5. That's really cool. Very interesting. And let's see if the stone is anything. Ooh, it's round, so it's really hard to keep the little pointer on it. Okay, it looks to be just glass. Next up we have this ring. Ooh, this looks like shell pieces. I don't know what it's inside though. Maybe just resin. And then it has this like open work oval on the outside, double band. Oh, and it is adjustable. It says, I think this is the end part of Israel because it's the end of an S, R, A, E, L, so that would make sense. I do not see where it's stamped 925, but it does look like 925 to me. It's not magnetic, so that's good. So because this is adjustable, it's really hard to get like a good size on it, but it can go anywhere from 4, probably up to maybe a 6. Let's see, this finger is about a 5. But cool. Next up we have this ring. Love the color. It is in a cross shape or crisscross shape. It looks like gunmetal gray, but I think it might just be tarnished. Oh yeah, because see the silver here, and then over here is just the gray. I do see a marking inside here, but I'm not going to be able to show it to you because it is dark. So let me see if I can read it. I do not have the best lighting in here, and there's so many things around me I'm not able to see. There is a name or like a country that's stamped in there, but I do see the word 925, so I'll have to take a closer look. So this is gonna be like around a 7 because it's such a wide band. It fits a little differently than normal rings do. Let me see if these little blue stones are anything. So this might be tanzanite? No, I'm really not sure, but it definitely is some type of stone because it is registering somewhere, and then I keep hitting metal. So I will do a little bit more research on this, but it's very pretty. Next up we have this ring, which this might be turquoise, like genuine turquoise. There is a little bit of discoloration, but that might be in the stone. You know, once I clean it, I'll be able to know for sure. The band is really cool, and it goes to a thinner piece back here. And it is marked up here. It says 925, and this is either GLP or CIP. I can't tell for sure, but this is about a size 6 because it is a wider band. Ooh, can't get it on that finger. Ooh, that's nice. Next up, we have a little elephant ring, like an elephant family. A little bit of wear and scratching on the back. And it is marked 925 right in there. This one's a size 7. Oop, I put it on upside down. And there we go. And it is a little bit raised on the sides. Next up, we have this ring, which looks like a druzy. Not sure if it's genuine druzy crystal or if it's man-made. It's got like this hammered oval outline here. More hammering on the sides. And the marking is right here. It says 925 RL Israel. Very pretty. Let me see if this comes up on the Presidium Gem Tester. I actually don't know. Well, it does move it a little bit. Well, okay, so it might be genuine. Ooh, oh, this is labradorite. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so pretty. For some reason, this stone reminds me of butterfly wings because of all of the like veins that are in there and the flash, and I don't know, but it is a very, very pretty stone. Lots of ornate little balls around. Very pretty. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. And it's marked 925 India inside here. It is hard to see. This is a size 6.5. So pretty. Love that one. That might be my favorite so far. Then we have this one, which appears to be genuine stone. Like this one looks like malachite because of the banding, or maybe agate even, but it is inlaid all together. It has this outline again. There is some tarnishing and discoloration there and here. And it is marked VHC Sterling. I'm pretty sure that's what that says. Yes, VHC Sterling. And it is also about a size 6.5. Oh, that one almost didn't come off. Next up, we have a pair of hands, or really kind of looks like it's going in for a hug. A little bit of discoloration, and it is marked S925 right in here. This is a size about 7.5. Cool. Next, we have a dainty little flower ring. Kind of reminds me of a sunflower, or maybe just a daisy. A little bit of tarnishing. It is marked on the inside here. It says DBD 925 on the inside. Size 7.5. Cute. Next up, we have this ring, which look, it's like kind of curved a little bit. I do believe that this is mother of pearl. And it is a quite large medallion here. Lots of tarnishing on the back. Is it stamped? Oh yes, it is stamped right in here. It says 925. Very, very pretty. About a 7.5 again. Next, we have this ring, which that definitely looks like it could be amethyst if it is a genuine stone. So there's a triangle in the middle of a circle. It is stamped inside 925 right here. It is the tiniest marking I've seen so far. So let's see if this is amethyst. It's not. It looks like it's just glass. Well, that's a bummer. It's okay. can't win them all, right? This one's on the smaller size 6. We have this ring. Kind of reminds me of a little Celtic knot like. And it is nicely marked right in there, 925. Size 7. Nice, I like that one. And we have this one, which is very interesting. Kind of looks artisan made, honestly. This might be some type of moon glow. Not sure. Let me see if the gem tester brings up anything. No, it just moves it in the glass line a little bit. But it's curved, stamped 925 back there. Ooh, it's a smaller ring. Ooh, that is cool. Could wear it like that, or probably even like this. It's probably like a size 6. Oh no, it's a lot smaller than that. So this is registering, it's 4 3/4, but I don't think my finger is that small. So it might have something to do with this shape. I am a size 5 here, so I guess it's not that far off. We have this one, which this does look like malachite, I believe. Look at the intricate details over here. And it is stamped, well, it's the remnants of a stamp. It just says 5 right there. Very pretty. About a size 6.5. Pretty. Love that green color. Here we have an actual Celtic knot themed ring. This looks like it's in the shape of a heart, and then there's like a little star in there possibly. This is stamped 925 right in there. And again, a 6.5. We have this one, which now this looks like a faux pearl compared to the other one that we had earlier. See how this one is less uniform than this one is? Like this one's completely round, and this one has a little bit more uneven surface to it. So it is a cute little bow with a faux pearl. There might be some stones in there. Yes, they are very, very tiny. And it is marked 925 right in there. Let's see if these are anything. These teeny tiny little stones. I don't even know if I can get to them. They look to be just glass, or maybe even CZ. Yeah, I think that they're just glass, but very pretty. This one's a size 10, definitely bigger than all the other ones we've gotten so far. I'm gonna keep Presidium here because I think the rest of these all have stones of some sort. Oh great, now the ice cream truck is going down the street. You just get to hear all the things in my neighborhood today. Okay, so this is like a, I don't know, cluster or row band. All those clear stones. This one's in very good shape. And this one has a marking of 925 right in there. Let's see if this is anything. Nope, just looks to be glass. And this one is a size like 7 3/4. Next up we have this dome ring with all of these clear little rhinestones. It is stamped 925 right in here. There might be a signature next to it. Let me get my loop out. Oh yeah. Something relique. Mrs. Ulique? I'm actually not sure. And then there is the signature right there. That is the best that I can do, unfortunately. This is really pretty. I'll have to look up what brand that is and see if these are anything. These are just glass as well. Or maybe nothing? Oh no, it is moving on the Presidium. So it is glass, and this is about a size, I'd say 8.5 because of the wider band here. Next up, we have this ring, which is very dainty. Lots of clear rhinestones in there. This one is marked 925 right there. And marked 925S over here. Or that might be a 5. Let's see. No, it's not a 5, so it's like a 7 3/4. Let's see if these stones bring up anything. Glass. I thought that these might have been little diamond chips, but it looks like they are not. But still pretty and dainty overall. Next up, we have this one, which are little clear rhinestones and these like little balls on the bottom. I'm not sure what you would call those. This is like a rose gold color. And it is marked 925 right in there. Let's see if these stones are anything. Nope, just look to be glass. But very, very cute. Let's see what size, about 6 3/4. We have this ring, which does appear to be gold tone, but it might be a vermeil. Well, maybe not. Perhaps because there is a lot of the silver showing through here. So we have some rhinestones. We have a small round one, triangle, square, and then another, oh, that's a marquise, actually. It's like a teardrop shape. It is stamped on the back. "925S." And it also says SZ8. I think that's what that says at least. It is a size 8. So that just might be CZ. Yeah. Glass or cubic zirconia. Let me check this little one here. Yes. Very nice. We have 2 rings left. This one is very dainty as well. Has some clear rhinestones here. Kind of like twist in the band there, and it has a little bit of opening. That's cool. Definitely misshapen. Definitely worn a lot. It says 925 there. And over here it says BC. And this is about a size 7 3/4. Let's see if these are anything. It looks like these are just glass again. Pretty. And then the last ring is this ring. It's got an oval shape to it with these baguette rhinestones. It is stamped 925 over here. See if this is anything. Just glass. And the same thing with the baguettes on the side. This one is about a size 8. All right, well, that is the end of the unboxing. Do I think I paid too much for this? Absolutely. But I do think that we still have a lot of good rings that I will, you know, at least make money off of this sterling silver. And of course, I will go and make sure that they are all actually sterling silver, even though they're marked, because It's very cheap for a jewelry company to just stamp a 925 on there and without actually having it validated by anyone. So you always want to be careful. I recommend getting a magnetic tool. This one is adjustable. You can actually pull it out so you can like reach things far away from it. I just got this from Amazon. It was very inexpensive and it's actually good for jewelry and picking up screws and nails and, you know, anything small magnetic that you need to pick up. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite ring was. And as always, I will see you in the next one.